the Great American Bash, so NXT's show, which began with the Fatal 4-Way, so the number one contendership match for the women's title. We were made to look a bit foolish in this because both of us said Kai or Shirai are winning.
Yeah.
And neither of them did. No Raquel Gonzalez at ringside. This is nice. I was happy that there wasn't.
Well, seeing that made me firmly believe in myself more that it was going to be Kai, because if she's going to go after the title, similar to what happened with Kip and Penelope Ford, your main distraction at ringside is out of the question. And then you go and put on a good show in Penelope Ford's case, and what I thought in Dakota Kai's case was going to go and win it. But we'll get onto that.
We will get onto it. There's a very awkward DDT by Shirai on the apron, which on Dakota Kai that looked a bit nasty. So Yim and Knox working together quite a bit. They slammed Candice onto Dakota Kai. Yim then hit a code breaker on Shirai and pinned her. So Shirai was eliminated. Shirai's the first to go. I was very surprised she went first. I thought that Tegan Knox was going 100% first. Yim and Knox continue to team up on Kai. Yim hits a cannonball. Knox hits a cannonball. Both women then pin Dakota Kai, only for her to kick out. That was a very strong moment.
Yeah.
For Dakota Kai. She's not exactly like a big, a big monster, is she? Who should be kicking out of two women lying on her. So very good there for Dakota Kai. Yim has a flurry where she hits a dragon suplex, a couple hurricane ranas, a couple suicide dives. She rolls Kai into the ring, hits code blue for a very near fall. Another strong moment for Dakota Kai, and then Knox then rolls up Mia Yim to no luck. Yim then hits Soul Food, which I believe is her finisher. I should know, shouldn't I? Really?
I think it is.
Yeah. Is it Soul Food or Code Blue? I don't know.
Well, it's a move that she does that's like later on in matches sort of thing.
Yeah. So she hits Soul Food, but Knox was propelled out of the ring by the move. Kai then sneaks up behind Yim, a Kana roll, and bridges for the roll-up pin. Mia Yim is eliminated. So we have the old feud, Tegan Knox and Dakota Kai. They are the last two, and they had a brilliant.
I was gonna say
this was better than the rest of the match.
I genuinely think this is probably the best sequence we've seen the two have.
Yeah, for sure.
I even though they've had a fair few matches.
Well, not bad matches either.
No, but this was very entertaining.
Yeah, the two were left, and they just went. They trade some really brutal strikes. Tegan goes to the top rope. She gets hit with a big boot and then is thrown off by Dakota Kai. Kai hits the chiropractor for a near fall. That's a very strong moment for Tegan Knox. Knox goes for a Shining Wizard, but misses. Kai then counters into the leg butterfly lock that still needs a name. Knox breaks the hold by pinning Kai for a near fall. Knox then hits the Molly go round and a Shining Wizard for the win. And you know what? I'm not mad at it, but I'm surprised to see anyone but the heels win.
Yeah, well, we had that tease from Dakota Kai that she was gunning for Io Shirai before the match was announced. So I assumed that was going to be the case, but no, I'm a mark. I was fooled. But no, if you told me that Tegan Knox won this match before I watched it, I would have been a bit bemused. After watching the match, I'm more than okay with it because I thought she was very good in the match.
Yeah.
And in particular in the latter stages with Dakota Kai.
Well, I thought Dakota Kai was the star of the match.
Yeah, she was. Which does make it probably more interesting that she didn't win but maybe having Tegan Knox be Io's first challenger is so Io can probably and most likely win.
Yeah,
Because I think having Dakota Kai as your first feud, it's a bit more of an upstep for Knox, like it was for Penelope Ford, in that you wouldn't consider them maybe on the same level. So having that first challenger be someone who can put on a good match but will most likely get beaten is perfectly okay for it to be the first challenger, which is why I understood they didn't go with Dakota Kai here, because she would most likely lose, and she has been built as stronger than Tegan Knox in particular in past few months.
Well, it's just enough of a setback to kind of not be too damaging, but it's enough to kind of go, okay, you're not in the title picture now. You need to pick up a few more wins, and they can continue to build this character that potentially could. I mean, I don't think she will, but potentially she could take it off Io.